Hi, this is Cara, and I am here with my journal that I made for the Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge Christmas Edition. There have been a couple things that I swapped out when I made the journal, or swapped out, changed, I don't know. In a previous video, I talked about the shoe polish that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I used this to distress the pages of the book. So in my original haul, I didn't have this. It's working. It's not the best quality if you buy this. At least on mine, this piece comes out pretty easy. So you want to be careful so you don't make a huge mess in your craft room. Another thing that I found at the Dollar Tree that I didn't have in my original haul are these buttons. These buttons have been awesome. I've been using them in different embellishments, and I found these buttons at the checkout counter. So they're not with the craft items, and when I asked this last time I went to Dollar Tree, I asked an employee, and they thought I was talking about the craft ones, but keep your eye out, look at the checkout for the buttons. And then a friend of mine found ribbon in these bags. I don't have the tag because I've obviously dug into these, but for $1, look at all this ribbon you get. This is one bag, and I think I used a piece or two, but they're really good size pieces of ribbon, all sorts of colors. And she sent me, because I was telling her, I'm like, I can't find them in Arizona. So she sent me look at that, 2 packages of ribbon. Holy cow. Look, that's insane for $1. So this you can find in the gardening section of Dollar Tree. And I wish I had the package label, but I don't. But it's with the wire and the, floral department, gardening section. But again, I haven't found it at any of mine, but she found it at hers and she sent it to me. So that is what I used on my enclosure. And then I also cheated a little bit, and I used an eyelet from 2 eyelets from my stash, because I forgot to put my ribbon in between my pages before it was all dry, and then I didn't have a way. I guess I could have just wrapped a ribbon around and tied a bow, but I wanted a real closure, so I cheated. Okay, so my cover is one of the stockings, and I cut it apart, and I used part of it on the front cover. And then this is a felt, no it's not, velvet, yep, velvet that I used on the spine to cover up the signatures. And then I used the back part of, this has a lot of glitter and stuff on it. This is the back part of the same stocking of this, and this is felt. So there's my cover. I think that turned out okay. My end frame, yeah, okay, I'll go this way a little bit. Alright, so let's jump in. And it became pretty chunky as I made it. It has 2 signatures, 10 pages each, so whatever that math is, that's how many pages it is. Oh, goodness. Preschool teacher, adding past 10 is hard, so gotta use my fingers. Alright, so I used one of the bags for the front cover, and then on the back cover, I might have wanted to do something after I put this down. It was glued. I might have decided, I don't know, I would have done something different. But anyway, this was the front of one of the other stocking that I bought. And when I bought him, I thought he was cute, and anyway, so there he is. Could have made him a pocket, I don't know. Anyway, there he is. Alright, and so back to the front. So, again, I did sewing You can see it's sewing throughout. I'm just going to stand, I guess. And then here's, you can tell the shoe polish. I kind of aged my tag. This is part of a gift bag. The same gift bag, the insides. And I did coffee dye on my tags. This is from the pack of cards. I cut it apart and made a tag. This is a tuck spot. Put another item there. More felts. Used an index card from the Dollar Tree, also not in my original stash, but I used it from the previous challenge and I still had some left over. So I used that. And I really think if I can get the sewing, I used green, and I think the sewing really made everything kind of pop. More so than if I would have just glued it. This is one of the ribbons from the package of ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Same with this. Made a big difference. One of the cards from the card pack. Really love the cardinal. And now this is a place for journaling. Made a little pocket. And this is one of the gift tag stickers. I was going to fussy cut, but I ended up not doing that. Cut this out from one of the cards. This is some of that ribbon that I was on the fence about. I took the wires out so that it lays a little bit, you know, nicer. It doesn't get all in a funky way. Felt from the other stocking. Originally, this was zigzag and it had 2 pom-poms, but the pom-poms made this too chunky, so I just cut it. And then this is the parchment paper. And I coffee dyed it. Love that sound. And then on this one, I made 2 pocket tucks. And then here, this is some of the packaging in my end frame. This is some of the packaging from the doilies. There's the other one. They just tuck right in here. Took some of the book pages and I made it looks kind of like a mini book within a book. Here's a pocket. This is some of the felt. I just kind of squished it in as I was sewing. Here's another tag from the back of a card. A doily. This was one of the cards and I fussy cut him out to kind of match the snowman on this side. I made a little tag or a journaling spot. Back of the card, this could be a tuck or just decoration. More ribbon. An envelope, and I did a fold out and you can tuck something here. I left this so if this was a December daily, this could be a decoration spot later on. And added a doily to cover up this part of the envelope. Another cardinal. Here's another tag. Oh, my glue is not so dry. We're going to set that aside. Just made those before I taped. Oh, a little tuck spot in the corner. Part of the bag. Also part of the stocking and one of the snowflakes. A card. Alright, so now we're into the second signature. This is from that coloring book I bought. Made a belly band. This was also, man, this was also not in my original. This is Dollar Tree. I've had this forever in my stash. I've had this for a long time, but this is from Dollar Tree. I made a random tag. This is a doily, and I wanted something mixed media-ish with what I had, so I just glued it down and did sewing around it. I don't know. It is what it is. And then this could be a tuck. Another parchment. This, oh, I need to put something on the top of this guy. I like how this one turned out. These are different pieces, and I just randomly laid it there. It kind of looks like washi. Kind of looks like washi tape. I like how this guy turned out. Pretty cool. some more sewing, another spot for a tag. This is part of the bag. And then felt. Another felt flip. Another card. Another little tuck spot. This guy could go here too. I need something to go on my strings. I might put buttons. A little tag on the top. Made a doily flip, or not flip, but tuck. Out of an envelope and index card, I made just a little booklet. Tucked it in here. Sewed on some more of the stocking. Another tag. Just kind of taped or glued some different pieces on. This is ribbon from the Jingle Bells that I bought. I was going to make a dangle, but I didn't think of a way using Dollar Tree items to keep my hole secure, so I didn't do that. Another card, to from sticker, another tag, link on the back so you could journal, and a little tab, and there's the back. And there he is, my Dollar Tree junk journal for the Christmas challenge. So I've been adding videos to the playlist. People have been posting, thank you so much. And then every couple days I search on YouTube for Dollar Tree Junk Journal Challenge Christmas Edition so I can add it to the playlist. And then this weekend I will do a random drawing for the winner of the challenge. If you haven't been watching, go ahead and check out the playlist. There's some really fun hauls, and a couple people are already done with their journals. Super cute, great ideas. And then look for the drawing this weekend. And you can either win, if you want to win the journal I made, that's an option, or since you have a journal, maybe you want some supplies to go with your journal. So when I do the drawing, you can let me know if you want junk journal supplies, and there'll be junk journal supplies I have been collecting in my stash. Some vintage, some not vintage, just kind of a mixture. Music pages, ledger papers, blah, blah, blah. So you can let me know if you would like to win the journal or if you would like to win journal supplies. And again, that will probably more likely be Friday night or Sunday night to look for that posting. We're going to a tree lighting Saturday night. So, and I have another little mini craft fair Saturday. So, more likely Friday night or Sunday night, look for the drawing. So you have until then to keep posting your videos and keep watching. All right, thanks. Have a great one. Bye-bye.